One kind of Turnitin report that is seen within the classroom is very deceptive. If you go into this course and you look at the Dropbox assignment, you see that the student had a very low Turnitin score, which can imply that the student had a pretty solid assignment and did what they needed to with paraphrasing. As you can see, the score of the paper received a grade of 1 out of 50, with a statement from the teacher telling the student that she had engaged plagiarism. Clicking on the green Turnitin link, you can also see the areas within this report that are unoriginal because of common language that others that completed the assignment also had. This doesn't seem to be an issue at all. It actually seems as though the student had the ability to paraphrase, thus receiving a 5% on originality. When you go into the paper itself, which is here, you begin to see that the student clearly has a few issues regarding the proper in-text citation, putting the entire web link into the paper itself. But for many teachers, especially at the undergraduate level, this is something that can be easily worked with within the classroom, and it certainly would not elicit a score of 1 out of 50. If you scroll to the reference section, you can even see that the student used 4 different sources for this paper. And that's what a lot of people would hope to see. As you may know, Turnitin did not recognize material that was in quotes. So I'm going to go back up to the first part of this paper. So what you may also know is that some students began putting quotes in there, putting everything that they had in the paper into quote marks so that Turnitin did not recognize anything. And the way we find this out is if we select all of the text and we go up here where it shows the color of the text, and let's turn it all to black. Even though most of it's black, if we turn it to black, we see that the student had changed these quote marks to be white so that it blended into the background, and that every paragraph within this paper is within quote marks. We want to encourage all of our students to paraphrase wherever possible, cite inside their paraphrased statements, and then offer a reference section, because we can't know what the students know if they do not make attempts to put their material into their own words. Nevertheless, it becomes increasingly important to make sure that we are on top of the different tricks that students use to get away with certain cheating initiatives. Thank you.